Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I'm laughing because Mercury retrograde. I mean, I got to just laugh at it. This is the only thing that's going to work right now. So this video is for March 1st through the 19th, which is the mid-cycle of Pisces. And for you, this will be happening in your 7th house of relationships, partnerships. It could be business, it could be work, and this is particularly true if you are a Virgo rising. So I'm going to just go ahead and get into it. We're going to do the 9-card spread. I'm going to turn the camera down so that the stopping thing that the camera is doing is less annoying. See that? We finally got some sunlight. It's pouring in out of the corner. I haven't seen that in a few days. So that's lovely. All right. So the way the 9-card spread is set up is that we have the past, the present, the future, thoughts, feelings, actions. And then I assign Lenormand cards to each of them so that I could get a little more clarity on what exactly is the message that's going on and how does that affect you. And so the key to your situation here is this 4 of Wands reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. I think if I put some light here, that might be helpful. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so 4 of Wands reversed. This is the 7-year itch card, right? It's like, okay, this relationship has been going on for a while, and okay, wow, seriously? Hold on, I have got to fix the lighting on this. That is just, I mean, as much as I enjoy the sunlight, I can't see the cards at all. I think that's better. I think that's better. Okay, so sorry about that. So the thing is that the shine is kind of worn off of a relationship. That doesn't mean that it's a bad relationship. It doesn't mean it's the end of the relationship. It means this relationship has been going on for a while, and maybe the reality of how a relationship really works has sunk in. And so you're moving forward, still together, right? But it's not, it's like you've seen some darker times, some grayer times. It's not super bright and sunshiny, but it's not bad either. It's still 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is rarely bad. This is very interesting. Okay. All right. So, for some of you, this could be the end of a relationship. I can see that here too, but I feel like it's more like a cycle in a relationship. It's not necessarily the end of a relationship, but I definitely feel like it's been a bit of a cycle. So, we have here in the recent past where you've been trying to get inner guidance and wisdom, and that's a great place to get it. The Hermit card represents Virgo, and there you are looking at the light within, trying to get guidance and clarification on where it is that you want to go. I feel like that sunlight streaking across your reading here is also saying the same thing, like there's light and information coming to you, because here you've had some anxiety about a situation in the recent past that, you know, was a letdown. It's the 5 of Cups, but I want you to notice that behind him there is something positive growing. He's just missing it. And so there's been this anxiety about, I feel like there was a cycle, a situation where someone might have been tempted, someone might have cheated. That doesn't mean the relationship is over. For some of you, this is a new relationship, a new beginning, and that the sun has set on a long-term relationship. And the reason I say that is because in the heart space, we have this 8 of Wands. This is this moving forward. So it's either getting over a heartbreak, either together or separately. But we finish out with this Fool card, and the Fool card is this is the older, wiser card of the Fool. This is the, the flowers are not in full bloom anymore. He's looking ahead. He's still wishing on a star, but it doesn't have all the excitement and enthusiasm and the youth, the hope of this side of the Fool card. This is the older, wiser card that's like, yeah, I'm going to wish on a star, but I've learned lessons from the past. And so, again, I can't tell if this partnership is working out or not. I think that for some of you it is, and for others of you, it's putting to rest the lessons that were learned and being willing to let those go and move forward as to what brings you emotional satisfaction. Because here we have this Ace of Cups, but it's in the arena of the obstacle. And the obstacle was trying to find this sense of overflowing love and romance. But then in the current situations, we have this Nine of Cups. But this is the Nine of Cups of the very egocentric, self-centered, what do I want? What brings me and me alone the satisfaction? There's no coupling there that's going on. What's going to bring about the transformation is you. There you are, Virgo. This is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is you. And so this is you stepping into your superpower of listening to your inner guidance. See the hawk there? And focusing on growing that what is important to you. See the pentacle that you nurture and you grow, and there's abundance. But there's this sense of using your intuition to see forward. This intuition card here, this High Priestess card, at first I thought it was the Justice card, but it's not. It's the High Priestess, and I am just going to go to the book on this because these cards have different meanings on each side, and it says, you have passed through a challenging initiation and have been admitted to the inner temple. Take some time to reflect upon what you have recently learned. Sit with any fear until it dissolves away. The two keys of knowledge are now yours for the taking. The golden key of the worldly matters and the silver key of the mystical matters. You have proven yourself worthy of the mysteries. And so there's this seeking this information and this knowledge. And then now, okay, so what have you learned and how do you apply it moving forward as you take this next step, this new journey? And so the overall energy for you guys is this Nine of Wands. This is coming out of the cave, out into the light. This is coming out of the darkness into the light. And so there is something that you have been figuring out, that you've been working very hard to figure out. And in your heart space, you're moving forward. And again, I cannot tell from this if this is a partnership. So it could be business or it could be personal, but it's one where somebody was very self-absorbed at some point and hurt somebody. And so do you work together to move forward, or did you decide to go your separate ways? And that's going to be different for each of you. And again, it could be business, it could be personal, but it's a one-on-one relationship. And so here we have surround yourself with protective energy. This is you taking care of you. This is you focusing on you and what you need. And so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Being focused on what it is that you need, learning the lessons from the past. If you felt like you were unfairly carrying the burdens of everybody with that Nine of Wands, this part where you're like, okay, but I'm willing to welcome in a teammate to help me. So maybe, you are deciding to have a partnership because you thought you could do it on your own and that wasn't working out. If it was business, and so you've decided to take on a partner. So we have pure intention and we have purity. Funny. There's two cards about purity. So this is being very true to who you are. Very, very true to who you are. Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, right? Nine of Cups, with pure intention and for the highest and good of all, which means when you're trying to decide something, if say you're going through a breakup, you don't work with animosity. You work with, I'm going to do what's in the best, the highest good of all, not being completely centered on yourself. And if you're feeling completely centered on yourself, that you would have this purity card twice makes me think, says always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answers to your questions. And again, we have these cards of looking within to find any answers in your heart space and what to do to move forward. So yes, if things have been really out of balance and you have been feeling this very much left out on your own and not part of the situation, and now you have this opportunity here to focus on yourself a little, that's good. Just remember that you can have everything in life that you want without taking it away from somebody else. Because what you want is not necessarily a thing or an object. It's that feeling of feeling emotionally filled up. Right? All right. Let's get some. Okay. Apparently that card really wants to come out, but let's see what else we get here. Okay. This one says, let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. That's beautiful advice for everyone. And it says help appears, excuse me, in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look at the support systems that are with you continually. And so again, staying in touch with your intuition and your spirit guides. When they send help, it could come in the form of other people. So, be open and willing to accept that, but just be who you are, right? You stepping into what is the way to transformation? It's you being who you are. It's you being nurturing and kind and loving and focused on what it is that's important to you and nurturing it and growing it. And whether this is in a personal relationship or a business relationship, and we have pink. Let love in. Let love in. So if you've been self-protecting, you need to, if you're in a relationship where someone has hurt you and you're trying to make it move forward, how do you really feel? And is there an opportunity and space for it? You are wiser stepping off. Yes, it feels risky. Yes, you're taking some kind of a risk. But it feels like if you listen to your intuition and you take the risk, and when I see this card, it feels like, you're letting somebody out of jail, then it might be okay. No? But pay attention to your intuition along the way. All right, I will see you in 2 weeks. Good luck with all of this. I hope this was helpful. You take care, Virgo. And I will see you back here for the Aries season. Take care.